Hi everybody, we're here.
Hi!
Welcome to week 4 for Misscliks D&D Prophecy. If you've missed any of the previous weeks, you can catch them on Misscliks YouTube, which is youtube.com/Misscliks. I am Rob slash Ishtara slash Alorian for the campaign. And as always, I am joined here by 4 brilliant ladies. Jess, tell everybody who you are, please.
I am Jess slash, oh Jesus, I am Jess slash Silden on Twitter slash Alizarin Crimson on D&D Prophecy. And I draw? I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I draw and I play games sometimes. And I play games with these amazing people. Britt, who are you?
Hello, I'm Britt Wiseman. I play Zisa, the Dragonborn Druid. I light things on fire and change into animals. That's about it. I don't draw. I'm very bad at drawing, in fact, so I leave that to Jess. And I like to eat snacks. Isn't that my
I was
line?
so hoping you were gonna say that.
Right? That's the only
I
thing
missed it
about
last
me.
week, actually. I was.
I don't think I said it last week. I think I just expected everyone to remember that I like snacks.
You went to PAX and you were like very busy.
I did. I did go to PAX. I did not see a lot of PAX. I saw the inside of the Twitch booth. We were putting on a show, and the show happened, and we did it. And we are now planning E3. So get hyped for E3.
I'm so hyped.
And yeah, who's next?
I am Tia Laurelania Calithra, the lovable dark elf companion that everybody gets along with. And I love how everybody just starts shaking their head. No, I mean, we all got along pretty well last session. Just as a quick note, my character does not reflect on who I am as a person, and he can be quite crotchety at times. I also try to engage in chat as Calithra, not through the campaign as such. I'm just going to type a bunch of random mumbo jumbo, so when you see something that is prefaced with Calithra, that's myself communicating to you in chat, just to add another extra level of fun. And feel free to pick away at her and be, engaging. And of course, we have
I'm Nadja, aka Trista Ray. I'm the DM. I like stairs. I discovered today, I realized today as I was prepping for this campaign that when I was coming up with this place, I was like, what else is dangerous? Stairs. Stairs are very dangerous. Stairs kill PCs all the time, rather. And that is
going
purely because I watched Swan Song. And if you have ever watched Swan Song, you know that stairs are a PC killer. Rest in peace, Victor Kovacs.
I'm really scared now. I came into this all happy and excited. Now I have a fear of stairs that may continue on into real life. Thank you.
Oh, it's okay. Right now, it's Zisa dangling from a broken flight of stairs.
I'm not scared at all.
Zisa can turn into things that can't fly. She'll be all right. So, as in case anybody has forgotten, we have made a slight alteration by citing a major alteration to the inspiration rule. Each of our lovely characters has a belief and an instinct, and we are going to go around and they will remind us all of their beliefs and instincts. And at the end of the session, we will decide who has played towards those things and award inspiration for the next session. For this session, everybody but Rob has inspiration.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. So let's go around. Rob, tell us your belief and instinct. Battalion.
My belief is, as it usually has been, which is to steal from the rich and give to the poor when I can, and possibly take a little off the top for myself. And my instinct is now changed to not trust the motives of my drow companion, basically.
I wonder why that would be. I'm such a trustable companion.
And that is me.
Yes.
Interesting. I believe that my companions know far more about the world than I do, so I will follow their lead. And my instinct is never pass up an opportunity to indulge in the material.
Correct.
My instinct is to satiate my curiosity about people and places, explore everything. And my belief before was help others no matter what. And now that I'm kind of getting to know my team and also realizing that not helping them kind of slows us down, it's help others, but not at the cost of my group. So that's my new, slightly modified belief. And I am Circle of the Moon. Chat.
Laura Lania, Tia.
My instinct is that spiders are holy creatures and directly correlate to Loth and channel her word. My belief is that everybody sucks except for me and my people. And even people within my people suck too. So mostly everybody sucks but me.
And that's so beautifully ironic.
What a way to live. Yeah. You have been awful in combat.
Shots fired.
Ah, banana dagger.
Oops, sorry, in character. I mean, you got this.
Yeah.
So speaking of Calithra's misfortune, in our last session, the party explored a bit further into the archive. They encountered more spoopy ghouls. Calithra tried to stab one, but somehow managed to drop her dagger in this process. By which I mean rolling a 0 not only on the to hit roll, but also the damage. And we were just all like, wow. But it's okay, because the rest of the party came to her rescue, even though she may not see it that way, and they killed the ghoul. Alizarin had a protracted battle with a dust method.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't resolved one way or another, because Zisa came in and turned into a spider and rescued Alizarin's property from this method, and
she ass blasted it. You can say it.
She did.
Ass blasted, right?
I got it.
Blasting
I got it
spider.
out of there. It doesn't matter how.
And then we had a brief scene where everybody was bowing to Zisa in spider form, and she did her spider arms.
Oh, praise the spider.
And then we moved on. You guys found a room with a booby trap door that nobody fell into. Good job. Within that room, you found a dryad's heart. And then you threw it in the fire and ended the undead curse. However, upon trying to get to the second level of the archive, where there's still a bell tolling and clattering noises, Zisa charged up some dilapidated stairs, collapsed the whole structure, and is even now hanging from the last remaining bit of the staircase. And that's kind of where we enter.
Sorry.
So
To
good.
set the visual tone to get an idea of how intense this situation actually is, because I'm assuming as a half dragon, she's actually rather tall. I don't know how tall Zisa is.
I'm very large. I'm about 6'4".
So adding your arm length, I would imagine that's at least 7.5 feet, since from from her hands to the bottom of her feet. How high is the ceiling of the room?
She
Am I just on my
is
tippy toes?
Like, is she only like this far? Her toes are like that far from the ground?
no, she's suspended 20 feet in the air.
Okay, that was a big staircase.
Whoa.
Very large staircase.
Yes, this is a grandiose building with very high ceilings and whatnot.
Very grand.
Gotcha.
So she's suspended 20 feet off the ground. She is a dragonborn, so I don't know. Damage is done in increments of 10. So you can't roll 1.5 d6. That, I mean, maybe you can and roll 20. I don't know how that would look. But if you fall, it is 2d6 damage.
Can you pull yourself up?
So I need to roll for that, right?
That would be an athletics check.
Okay. I got
You've been
this.
doing your pull-ups.
I got this.
Can you turn into something? Oh, well.
So you managed to
Yes.
dig your claws into the wood and heft yourself up.
Yeah. Look, guys, it's fine. fine.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Oh.
I'm like,
There are no stairs. The rest of you all go.
Sorry.
I whisper up to her as loud as I would have to, I guess, for her to be able to hear me. If and ask her if she can see anyone. Like, is she in like an empty room by herself, or what can she see?
Yeah, so let's move Zisa to the second floor.
Nice.
Are we going to change over to the the map side so that people can watch our adventures as well?
Yes.
Oh.
So,
What is that thing?
I will tell you what you see. So, Zisa, after she stops celebrating her ability to pull herself up, you glance. I assume you're sitting on the stairs and you're kind of like eye level with the floor. Is that accurate? Or are you?
Yeah, I pull up and then I'm looking over, peeking, so I can call back down to them what I see.
You see a room, obviously, with bookcases. There's like large, tall bookcases crammed full of books. There's books strewn all over the floor. There's glass on the floor. And towards the center of the room, you see a circle of dried blood.
Ooh,
and
blood.
Finger bones. Like different.
Finger bones?
Yes, different metatarsals
Ooh.
in this circle.
Are they the same finger bones as my finger bone necklace?
Yes. It's the same sort of. Your finger bone necklace has like little symbols you don't understand inscribed on those bones, and you can see similar things on these bones in this circle.
Oh, matching earrings.
Yeah. You also see there's a tower in the center, and coming down from it is a long bell rope.
Oh, okay.
Tied to the end of the bell rope, you see it's a man's leg. A man is tied to the end of the bell rope by his leg, one ankle, and he's just kind of swaying upside down. His fingers are all stumps.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and you see a pair of cracked glasses.
Is he dead?
He certainly looks that way, but lots of things have looked that way.
He looks dead. Are all of his fingers on the floor?
There's certainly, it seems like it might be all of his metatarsals are in this circle.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and freak out and turn around and go, it's weird up here. It's weird.
I
Got
take
it.
the rope that she had given me to bind the dust creature and see if I can toss it up to where she's at.
You guys need to get up here.
As she's taking out the rope, I offer my assistance to help her tie knots in it every so often to make it easier for us to climb up, to hopefully get advantage on our athletics checks.
Smart guy.
I hand him the rope, as I am used to servants doing these kinds of things for me. And in the Underdark, we actually have noble crescents that allow us to levitate. We don't have to do such menial things such as climbing.
I mentioned this will go faster if both of us do it, but I start tying the knots anyway.
I look at him. Peasant.
So I tie
And I'm
knots. I
watching
tie
you.
knots in the rope like every 2.5 or 3 feet.
Okay, Elizabeth, what are you doing as all of this happens around you?
I mean, I can help tie knots.
Thank you.
That's helpful.
Guys,
It's like a 50-foot rope, right?
yeah. And while you guys are doing that, I'm just kind of just telling you that there are fingers up here. And I think this guy is dead, but you know how that goes.
Describe it to me in
And then
great
I
detail.
asked, should I touch him?
No, stay there, stay low, stay quiet. We'll be there quickly.
Well,
Alright.
this is fairly similar to drow torture techniques. Can I just assume that I don't know of any such surface beings that are capable of torture in this great way. I would be eager to meet the person who did this deed. Perhaps we could exchange trade secrets.
We might just be meeting them. We'll wait and see.
Are they coming up now?
So,
Yeah,
okay,
so what do
the
you do
goal
with
is
this?
the goal is to tie the rope, throw it up to the end of it up to her, for her to catch it.
I have to tie it around something. 'Cause
I'm gonna ask you if there's anything that you can notice that you can tie it to.
I can tie it to this man.
There is a banister.
There is a banister? Oh, that's
really.
probably a better choice. I'll tie it to the banister then.
But also hang on to it, like to get,
I
hold
will
it to-
also hang on to it. I just don't happen.
Of
to
the
have-
three of us that are down here,
Mhm.
which one of us is the lightest? I feel like I could, like, eyeball and figure out which one of us is the lightest.
Probably Calithra.
Yeah, one of the two of you.
I'm about
Definitely not a lizard.
5'4" and perhaps about 100 pounds, so
Okay, so you'll need to go up first.
of course I'm going first. I don't trust you behind me, as I attempt to climb, and
Yes, roll me your athletics. You have advantage for your
I am
Woohoo!
so athletic. It's acrobatics.
Athletics.
athletic.
Oh,
You
there we
have
are.
to pull yourself up.
Is the advantage automatically applied by you then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that
Woo!
Because that means you got a 17 and not that 2.
Oh.
Loth tried, and you were like, nope, not this time.
I am very grateful for the nod.
So I'm gonna suggest, as she's starting to climb up, that we go from lightest to heaviest, so that we can assist Zisa with holding the rope for the heavier people as they come up.
Good thinking.
So, Calithra, when you get up there, can you please help Zisa hold the rope so the rest of us can join you, so you don't kill yourself? Or get yourself killed, rather.
I'd prefer not to, but
Just do it.
I lend a hand, even though I'm very eager to go and check out this torture technique. It looks
I know.
fine.
Look at all
Maybe-
those fingers.
Maybe there's still some torture tools left that I can imply on the elf later. Ugh.
Oh, crap. I hope a 10 makes it.
A 10 is sufficient. You make it, you climb up.
Okay.
You also see this rather bizarre scene. And as you guys are looking at it, as you all climb, probably Calithra would notice this because you're so fascinated. The bones start to shiver and make a slight rattling noise.
You should hurry.
The
So we-
lizard.
So we hold the rope so that a lizard can come up.
Roll me some athletics.
Nice. Okay.
Elithra, sorry. Elithra is
She
just
just
like,
does it with one arm. She just like.
she doesn't even
I
need
climbed that rope.
Jumps.
Climbs it upside down and
Cartwheels
to
up.
been up here already. Oh my god.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Okay.
So I pulled
If
the
you
rope.
could all move your tokens to
Yes.
I'm positioning myself near the banister and keeping an eye on it. Can I?
I'm gonna drag a lizard up here. Oh, you did it. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, guys. Now you're all up here. Can
Deciding where to go.
talk
Is
to
this
this?
kind of any religious thing? Is this perhaps maybe a desecration or a sacrifice to a god in a particular way?
That would be a religion check.
I pulled the rope up, just making it known.
Okay. You know all of the things about religion, particularly weird torture stuff.
I specialize in it.
This is a ritual. This is a ritual to draw power from a location, like a kind of like a ley line situation, although not literally a ley line, but when there's a location of power, this is a ritual that you perform to siphon off that power to somewhere else.
And what is? I understand. I'm assuming these things on the sides are bookcases. You said.
Yes.
Yeah, there's.
What is? What is that
If by
thing?
disrupting the line of fingers, would I break the spell? Is it simple like a mage spell, like wiping away arcane dust, tracing it, or?
Looking at it, like if you getting even as close as you did, you get a sense of dread.
Hmm.
As if you feel almost as if you cross that line, you will die instantly. You aren't able to tell with just religion how accurate that feeling is, but that's the sense you're getting.
I relay this information to my companions.
Okay.
I'm going to
Lorian,
meet them later.
This block is a podium. It looks like there may have been something there once in a case, but the glass is all over the floor around it. And the thing that must have been housed there is now gone.
Can I roll for a perception? Is there any of that weird feeling up there?
Define weird feeling.
The feeling that I had at the tree and earlier.
Okay. Yes, that would be nature to know if the dryad thing is happening. No, it's not like that.
Okay, it's different.
That dryad, since you burned the dryad heart, that's gone.
That's gone. Oh, okay. All
that
gone.
problem has been solved.
So, are there symbols on this dude's fingers on the floor that are same to my necklace?
Yeah, they're similar.
Exact same. So, guys, this is weird. I have a necklace.
You gave that necklace to me, didn't we? The amulet?
No, that was the Oakley
It's just my thing. Oh. This is a thing I have.
Okay.
And
does the amulet match any of those symbols?
No.
Okay.
There's finger bones around the whole circle, or just like a couple?
Yeah, they're spaced evenly around the circle.
How far is the spacing between them ish?
Well, let's see. You have. I have to calculate.
So it's got just that one guy's 10 fingers, is what?
Yes.
Okay.
Each joint in his finger has been separated.
Oh, okay.
Alorian, perhaps this is time for your fabled stick throwing method to figure out if we should penetrate that circle or not.
I take out one of my arrows because I don't have any sticks and shoot an arrow at the guy that's hanging upside down.
Stop! Wait, what are you doing? We should talk to him. If he's alive, we should help him.
Clearly not alive.
No, well, we thought that before about a lot of things, didn't we?
And even if he is alive, he's probably not alive.
I can detect whether or not he is alive.
Oh God, he's just got tortured.
So I pretend to wave my hands in a spell type thing.
Zisa gets right up to the circle. How are you feeling?
Are you okay? I'm sorry, my friends are just shooting you with arrows after you've already got all your fingers cut off and you're upside down.
So let's
really
narrate
the life out of you.
Events. Calitha is waving to pretend to cast a detect magic spell. Zisa is talking to this hanging body with concern. And Alorian just like whizzes an arrow straight past her and thunk right into this thing's torso.
Damn it.
He sways back and then sways forward, and the bell rings.
Well, I don't know if I even hit. I mean, he's stationary, so I don't know if an 8 hits or not. But
I don't know if we need to. You're a bowman.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's in one spot, so.
You didn't critical fail. Let's give it to you.
And after
I'm gonna make you roll to hit a stationary target.
After I shoot the arrow, I would have stealth immediately.
Yeah, roll me your stealth because you're gonna need to. So the bell rings over your heads, and it's way louder than it ought to be for like the force with which this body is pulling the rope. All of the bones go from shivering to like actively clattering.
Are the bones around on my necklace doing the same thing?
Yes.
So that's very scary.
I ready my crossbow.
Yes.
Wait, her necklace bones are shaking?
Yes.
What?
Now what? Come on! What are you doing? Why?
You're just like, no.
Weirded out. This is very odd. This is why we should not shoot things before we speak to them.
As the bell clamors overhead and this rattling of bones, a familiar shape coalesces out of the air. And let me move this to the token layer. Bink.
Oh no.
Coalesces out of the air. It's the figure of an elderly man. In fact, this very same man hanging from the bell. He has long skeletal fingers.
Skelly Hands, that's him.
Oh, Skelly Hands Grandpa Man.
Well, now we know.
I was gonna say,
Now
this
we
is
know
the
why
same
he
as
has
the
those weird
golem that-
skeleton hands. I guess. I mean, a little bit.
Poor dude.
And his mouth yawns open, and like this, it's you can't really like hear it audibly, like physically with your ears, but like you get the mental perception of like a loud screaming hiss. Everybody roll some initiative.
Oh, girl.
Whose fingers are around my neck? I don't know.
Probably
Your
his
necklace,
lady.
don't you know?
If his fingers are on the floor, then whose
swear.
fingers do I have?
Oh, my
Zisa
God.
is like, but wait. I need
Oh
to
wait,
know
I
this.
count 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. What? Whose are these? Whose fingers are these?
Zisa, can you
Oh yeah.
click your token and roll some initiative for me?
Do. This isn't it. Oh wait, I gotta click my token. Sorry, I'm holding this up, man. Let me go to this.
I'm
Ah!
always confused by this spell, Channel Divinity.
Where's initiative again? I'm forgetting. It's on the
Right
thing.
above your current hit points in the middle.
Up. Oh, thank you.
You guys are so lucky.
Wow.
Ah,
10 Town.
10 town. 10
This is-
fingers, 10 initiative.
So yeah, this
No.
thing is maybe perplexed at being wow team. This thing is perplexed at being like called into the physical realm. So it's like pretty slow. 3 of you that aren't alizarin get to act immediately. All at once.
What?
What do you guys do when this thing like
I
Did anything happen when I shot the arrow over the circle, by the way?
Ah!
No, the arrow is fine.
That's what I
Right,
do.
okay, so nothing happened when it crossed over the circle barrier.
No.
Okay.
Can I
But getting
ask
close to the circle does fill you with dread. Sorry, Zisa?
do I feel okay near the circle because I've got my finger necklace? Is it helping me or hurting me? Does he want my finger? Can I give him my finger necklace? Will that make him happy? Can
This
I
is
ask
many
him
questions.
I want to use my turn to cast Prestidigitation on
Mhm.
the circle to see if I can light the substance on fire.
Okay. So, you try to do that, and your magic is blocked. There's something way stronger than your parlor tricks going on with this circle.
Oh.
Wait, why are we? Is he attacking? He's not attacking us. He's just moving, right? He's just.
Oh, he's super angry.
Yeah,
We
he's
don't roll
sad?
initiative.
Oh.
He's aggro.
You only roll initiative when things want to kill you.
by the power of Loth be gone, and I throw my dice
Does
at
he?
it.
Does he seem interested
For
in my
turning
necklace, or like, does he not care?
He's not interested in you. In fact, he's fixated on
I-
Rude.
As my movement, because I'm stealthed,
Mhm.
I want to creep up behind Zisa and whisper in her ear to fire breath the body, not the ghost, but the body.
The body. All right. I mean, sure. Why not?
So,
I feel like he's dangerous. He's gonna kill you, just like everything else has. So I guess
second.
I'll light him up.
Calithra, what is this 2d6?
That's just for funsies roll because I'm throwing my 2 dice at
Okay.
the thing, and I'm beginning to channel divinity, which is my cleric spell, and if you allow me to, I will post that long wall of text. Wow.
There we go.
Wow, that is a
Holy.
that it was not intended.
Quite
Oh
informative.
my god.
Here,
That
chat.
is
Whoa!
everything you've ever needed to know about channeling divinity.
That's like literally your whole class.
Oh
That's
my
what
gosh.
That's not what was intended, but I can turn undead, so I think it's just a weird-
Alright. Okay,
Okay,
I'm
we're
gonna
not. Okay.
look up turn undead. And just look at that.
Sorry.
Cleric, channel divinity, turn undead. That's what I need to know about. Each undead must make a wisdom saving throw. What's your saving throw spell DC thingy?
That is on my core saving spell. I have no idea. Is that no? Is that
It
just
should
my
be
wisdom?
on your spells. It'll say like spell DC or something.
Save spell DC is 11.
Okay, let's see. if this thing can do it.
I'm always going to roll the 2d6 just for reasons.
Oh my goodness, it failed. Loth is with you. So your dice, do you move before this? Like, how do you lob the dice that far?
I just throw them out on the floor in front of me.
Oh, just in front of you?
Is that all I need to do for distance? Because it's a channel divinity, the action is more just the action, or do I need to have the holy thing close to it? Because if I do...
I just need to make sure there's no, like, line of sight or something. There is. It has to be able to see you.
Okay, well then I will move, because I'm assuming my character would have this knowledge, so I will move to here, and then I will throw stuff at it.
Okay. So it failed its saving throw, so that means it spends its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Okay. So, but it's not its turn yet. Zisa, what are you doing?
Well, it seems as though I've been told to light this thing up, so I guess I'm gonna breathe some fire at the body.
Okay.
And that's this one in the center, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna roll that. Breath weapon, boom.
Okay.
Stand back.
Alizarin, Zisa, Lorian, can you give me dexterity saving throws as this breath is reflected?
Oh no! Oh, Lorian!
I should have warned you that would probably happen, but...
dexterity, you said?
There.
I have hellish
Dexterity
resistance.
saves.
Uh-oh. Wait, is that enough?
What does that mean? Is my hellish resistance already in there, or do I need to...
So, Alizarin saves. Alizarin is like, nope, dive rolls out of the way. As you know, the Kung Fu masters do. But you still, I think you take half damage, Alizarin. Zisa, you're resistant.
It's my own fire. It doesn't hurt me. It comes from my body. It's safe.
Yeah, you're fine. Lorian, you take 12 damage in the face, though.
Okay.
In the face?
You're just like, hey, breathe fire on the thing, and then it's just like, because this all happens simultaneously.
I'm sorry.
Even with my resistance? Oh, man. Okay.
Wait, do you have extra resistance to fire?
Is that
Are
a
you
tiefling
I have
thing?
hellish resistance, fire damage resistance. I didn't write down how much. I don't know if it said.
Look,
It's called hellish resistance.
because you might just actually be fine. Tiefling traits.
Yeah.
You have resistance to fire damage. Resistance. Okay, so what that means is that damage is halved yet again, and you just take 3 points.
Okay.
That's right.
Cool. Ow. Watch it.
So
Not
that
my
all happened.
fault. I said that we should try and talk to him. This
So
is what
Alizarin,
happened.
you just dodged this like dragon fire, and this thing is actually looking at Calithra and is no longer making this hissing noise, but looks terrified. What do you do?
Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
I want to spend the rest of my movement of my turn because I only move 15 spaces to go
Yeah.
behind here, behind the bookcase.
You're like, well, I'm out. That didn't work. I'm
Your
out.
burnt face, you're gone.
You're like, no, my face. I'm so pretty. Yeah, Lizarin, what are you up to?
So for me, I'm like, well, I feel like I already beat this guy up before, right? So I'll just smack him again, right? I don't know. So I just hit him with my mace. Move over there. And mace.
Sorry, I was typing a thing. So you definitely hit. If you recall, your mace hits You hit him, and it's like dragging your mace through water.
Mm-hmm.
And his mass seems to be a bit disrupted by this, but you can tell it's not doing as much damage as you think something like that ought. So you just kind of like swing your mace through him.
Ah, dang.
Makes a bit of damage.
Hmm.
Sorry, math. Okay. It is this thing's turn. It is terrified. Oh wait, are you done? Do you want to make any bonus attacks or anything? Because you're a monk and
So I have. Wait, what? I'm sorry. It's a specifically an attack, an unarmed attack, right? I can't just like move away with that second move.
what do you mean move away?
Disengage.
Yeah, well, yeah, just like roll away from him.
You can spend a key
Attack.
point to disengage.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, I won't do anything.
Okay.
For my bonus action, can I try to push the bookcase over?
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage because it's
With your
very,
burnt face, you can't
it's
even
like
see it.
pretty weighed down by stuff. Like a loaded bookcase is not light.
Okay. I mean, it's a little deceptive from the picture, like how tall the bookcase is, but.
I told you they're big.
Let's see. Okay. You said
like Beauty and the Beast, like.
so 10.
Oh, yeah. You push the bookcase and it tilts, and you hear there's a loud, thunderous clamor as everything on the shelves tips off and hits the ground, and the bookcase rests against this invisible barrier.
Well, how the heck did my arrow go through then?
Your arrow is piercing.
Okay.
It's like it is like slowly sagging forward, almost as if it's pushing through this thing, but it's not able to just go through like your
Gotcha.
arrow.
Gotcha.
Inspect the podium.
You inspect the
It's
podium.
not your turn. Hold on, everybody, hold on. It's the shadow's turn, and it needs to run the fuck away.
By the
Cliff,
power
bro.
of Loth, because none dare defy my goddess's word.
Is it running
So,
away? Where is it going?
It-
Come back.
Swoops all the way over here, as far away from Calithra as it can get.
Oh, it doesn't like her.
It's scared by the power of Loth.
Yeah,
And in
or it
fact,
doesn't want to
it's
talk
like-
to you.
It's like scrabbling at the wall, almost as if it can't leave this space. And that's what it'll do on its turn. It's completely distracted. Zisa, you just said
Does this give us an attack of opportunity?
I would have given Alizarin, yes, you get an attack of opportunity.
So the-
Alizarin, would you like to take that attack?
I guess so. I mean,
Yeah, throw some mace.
throw some mace. I'll stay. Well, actually, wait. How far away am I?
Mace its face
Whoa.
Base is the place.
for your mace.
Face is the place for my mace. I'm just gonna throw some darts at him from where I am.
Well, he would have been by you, like when
Yeah,
you had
you
your
get an
attack.
attack.
Oh, this is as if
Yeah, like when he starts to run away, but you're next to him still.
You get a
Got
chance to swipe.
you. Got you. Mace.
All right, yeah, you take another swing. As before,
Oh
it's like
dang, that didn't work. Ah!
fighting through, like swinging through water. And it's again disrupted, and it takes a bit of damage, but not as much as it would have if it were solid. Okay, now Zisa, it is your turn. You have just set your friends on fire. What would you like to do this time?
Sorry.
I needed
so
I needed a
is this-
tan anyway. It's fine.
Is this body like doing anything, or it's just this ghosty guy running around?
The body is just swaying.
He's
It's
just like, okay. So can I just sort of like first ask the ghost, like, hey,
Here we go.
have
Okay.
fingers. What do you think about those? Can I get like an idea of how interested this thing is in my finger necklace?
This thing is trying to like claw through the wall. It is completely preoccupied with getting away from Calithra and
It's
has
not
no time
listening
for
to
your
me.
fingers. No.
All right, so guys, if this thing is scared, can we like let it out? We can't let it out. There's no way to get it out. It's
We-
The
just,
ritual that has been cast is meant to siphon power. I expect that something within the podium or perhaps the bell itself is keeping it here. We can either destroy the creature and deal with it later, unless you'd like to continue your one-way conversation.
fine.
Even the shadow like stops and looks over her shoulder like dang. And it goes back to trying to kill.
I'm just trying to help people, but I guess I will thorn whip this motherfucker. So I guess I'm gonna thorn whip him. So I'm thorn whipping this ghost. Is that what we're doing?
You miss.
Well, I did my best.
Oh wait, no, that's your damage. It didn't roll the hit automatically for whatever reason.
Oh,
What
So I
is
need to
that
roll it.
about? So I need you to roll me a d20 plus your attack modifier.
it is.
I just rolled this skill again because I'm terrible. Sorry.
is that
It is 1d6. Oh no. Yeah. Piercing damage. Whoa. So roll 1d6. Is that what I'm doing?
No, roll a d20 plus your attack modifier.
Oh. Plus my attack modifier is
It's yeah. Looks like a +1.
+1. Okay.
I'm gonna double check Thorn Whip, but
I think that's what it is.
No, it has to be
Okay.
plus proficiency, right? So 3 total is
Yeah.
just a +1?
yeah.
Oh, so d20
So
plus
it's a
1,
10.
plus 3 plus what?
Well, it's just plus,
Plus-
it's
It's
10.
10. It's
So-
10.
You rolled a 10, that still misses. We're good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well.
So Zisa gets a little heated. I imagine when she says fine, like you hear like a slight rumble. She gets a little draconic on that. Like, okay, you know what? I've had it. Throws her Thorn Whip, but she misses.
You know what? I breathed the fire that I was asked to breathe. I whipped the thorn up I was asked to whip. I'm not even allowed to try and help this poor ghost just get out of this room. It's terrified to be in. But fine. Let me know when you need me to do something else violent to this innocent.
Calithra and Elorian, it is you guys' turn.
I hope I mutter under my breath, I hope not all dragonkind are as dense as this one. Everything in this place has been trying to kill us the entire time. And my mumble slowly gets up like that because I can't keep anything to myself with some Can I roll an Arcana to figure out if this circle, if it would be connected to the bell rope? Because you had said that the
Yes.
bell sound was unnaturally loud, and I'm wondering.
I did.
Yes.
Roll me some Arcana.
Give me that Arcana.
With advantage for your knowledge of this ritual.
Okay.
It's my GM move now. Lovely, you didn't even need it. Yes. The bell is very central to whatever is animating this shadow.
For what I was trying to ask, for the bell that it's troped to in the circle, since I can obviously see that things can get through it, how approximately how high the spell would be, and if perhaps like how thick is the rope, would I be able to cut it down? I feel that disconnecting the rope from the body will be what's necessary to break this ritual.
Yes, depending on how there would be a roll to see how fast you can saw through this rope. But if you were able to get in there and cut this body down, you think you'd be able to like stop this shadow business.
Destroy the rope, everything will end. I say, pointing at the bell rope. And I just... What can I do to aid in that? I have oil. It probably won't make through there. you can't breathe fire on it because it burns your face. I'm gonna be the hero of the day, and I'm gonna go and cut the rope. And
Okay.
I am 100% if any way
As
possible.
she starts walking up to the circle, because you have to cross the circle to do so, correct?
I'm going to the
Yes.
podium and approaching.
So everyone can
If
cross
you
this
feel-
now?
Well, anybody, all of you that are the closer you get, like your heart starts to beat, like you start getting like chest pains and you feel terrified.
I want to
Even
go.
mine with my necklace?
Can I
Yes,
Can I
all of
bear through it with the constitution of Loth, having been through much worse training in my youth? I'm going to steel will my
You
way.
can make a wisdom save.
Is that just straight up wisdom?
Cross. You click it under your saves column.
Hit dice, death saves, successes, failures.
Let me see if I can figure out exactly where that is for you.
Oh, saving throws. I see.
Yep.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
As she's walking up, since she said destroy the rope, I'm not waiting for her to roll that. I'm throwing 2 daggers at the rope.
I'm assuming it's a thick rope because it's a bell, though. Like it's.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Other.
Still doing it.
rope.
Does anyone want me to just reach up and cut this rope?
Calithra,
Somebody
you
keep
try.
it all.
One second, Calithra, you try to cross this circle, and you get a vision of the most terrifying thing. What is the thing that scares Calithra the most?
Loth dying.
You see Loth martyred before the gods of the high Elves,
Oh, no!
and you are compelled to run as far away from this circle as you can.
And away I go.
Yeah, you're just like, nope, and you run away. She's terrified. So now you've got
Oops, the
the
rope out.
shadow in one corner scrabbling at the wall, Calithra in the opposite corner doing the same.
I do 8 damage to the rope.
Oh, those are 2 very good hit rolls. It's very frayed.
Okay.
Quite frayed.
Okay.
I
I yell at Alizarin to. I don't know. Alizarin, what do your darts look like? If you threw a dart at it, would it do anything?
They're like, I think they're
Probably
technically
not. I mean, it's
supposed
more
to
like
be,
a.
blow darts, but I
Yeah.
don't actually have a blow gun, so they're just like little,
Okay, never mind.
like big needles, kind of.
Right. Okay, never mind.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
So by this
So-
time, the bookcase finally like pushes through the barrier, and it crashes to the ground. Of course, it hits the body on the way down. The body swings the rope. The bell rings, and Alorian, right next to you, another shadow spins into form.
No!
Huzzah!
No.
Loth, no, please.
So-
I use my bonus action to get the fuck away from that.
Okay. Alizarin, it's your turn. What are you doing? There are now 2 shadows in the room.
I dart the rope!
You dart the rope. Okay.
See him do that, and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. Oh god, I'm clicking my items, not my attack. There we go.
You miss.
Yeah.
Your darts whiz past the rope as the body is now like swaying violently from getting hit with the bookcase. You're like, oh, it's gonna hit it, but then the bookcase fell, and now.
Well, if it
Is
was
the
free,
bell just straight up like tolling right now, or was it just one? Like, since it's
Like
still
the
swinging.
first few bongs were like that unnaturally loud noise,
Uh-huh.
and now it's just making like a regular sound. Yes, Rob.
I want to try to lawyer for a hot second.
Yeah.
So did I fray the rope? I frayed the rope before the bookcase fell.
Yes.
So I would assume that potentially, if the bookcase hit the man, it would have applied enough pressure to snap the remaining rope that was left. Since it was frayed, quote unquote. Since it's a
No,
big,
it had to
heavy
be
book.
safe
Since
to
it's a
right?
big,
It
heavy
just-
bookcase.
Wouldn't it just lean and the rope would just
Well, he's upside down, so it would have like caught like his appendages are like. I'm assuming it
Yeah.
would have caught him some kind of way.
So, according to the die that I just rolled, it did, and his body flies free from the rope. After the bell is rung, he still had enough force to ring the bell,
Yeah, for sure.
and he flies towards the other bookcase, hits an invisible barrier, and the body falls to the ground.
Okay.
Am I free of my terror?
It's not your turn yet. And I need to roll initiative. Well, let me see here. So when his body like slams into this invisible barrier to the ground, Reese is like, guys, we need to make a vine about this. That was hilarious.
I'm sorry.
D&D vines 2016.
That's a big, this fingers and bucks and glass, and he's just like flying across the room. And I'm just standing there like really mad that we aren't friends.
Well, the bones stop rattling,
Okay.
and the shadows dissipate.
It was just his body now?
From his body rises a third shadow, but this one doesn't have the weird skeleton hands. He just has normal hands, and it's this like ghostly figure of this old man, and he kind of like blinks and like pushes up his like specter spectacles and kind of looks around. And he says, "What? Thank you. I don't know who you are, but I'm so happy to get out of that. What are you doing here?"
Oh,
You're welcome, sir.
Am I free at this point
Yes.
of awfulness?
Yes, you like find yourself like pressed against the wall, and you're like, "What?"
Hug.
Do I feel my connection, my holy connection with Loth?
What?
Do I
Yeah.
do I still have my spells available?
You didn't use any, right?
No, I didn't use any, so I should.
Yeah,
still
you haven't
feel
used.
them
You
within
haven't lost any.
So Loth is not dead.
Yes, your goddess has not been martyred before the High Elven gods. You realize?
Who did this to you, mister?
And he kind of.
Does he not have his fingers now still? He still doesn't have fingers?
Well, he has his fingers as a ghost.
As a ghost. Okay.
Yeah. His bones are still on the floor, and
Okay.
as a ghost, you can't really.
Well, what are you going to do? You're
Oh.
a ghost. It doesn't really matter anymore.
So you try to hug him, and like, it's like
No.
It just goes
there's
through
like
him.
a bit of resistance, but like not. He's not corporeal. He's just.
And I
kinda-
go, oh, well, you know what I mean.
He kind of floats a bit away from you awkwardly, and he's
No,
like,
we're
"Yes,
friends
well."
now.
Who did this to you, and why are they affecting the realm?
Yeah, tell us that.
Oh, it was that she came in as a researcher, allegedly. That Nazara. She looked a bit like you, and he points at Calithra. But she came in, and she secretly wanted the feathers.
Do you know where we can find the feathers?
Feathers? What feathers?
He gestures to the wrecked podium, and he says, "The feathers of Avant, of course." Indeed,
Where?
indeed. They're gone. She took them.
No.
I believe she took them to those dwarves. They've always coveted the treasures of my archive.
Oh,
And it was my job in life to protect this place, but
why? Why was it your job? You tried, but why?
he kind of like musters up his ghostly self and he says, "I'm the archivist. It's my
Oh.
job to protect the archive."
That's
Aw.
And I failed.
nice.
Did this other drow have any markings on her?
Yes, strange ones I've never seen before, and I am a man of history, and I've seen many markings. I did not recognize these.
So you don't know what these bone markings are on this necklace or on your old fingers? You're not good on those?
Don't bring up
I
his finger.
was
Don't bring up his finger.
trying not to think about that. He like
It's
sniffs.
fine, you're a ghost now. I tried to hug you. You're not even there. Like your fingers, they're just on the floor. It's fine. We'll
It sounds like one of the other houses of my people is trying to get the feathers so that they can take over the Underdark. I must know more about this Dark Elven so that my family can thrive, so that Loth can be saved, and so that I can be gone from this treacherous surface world. Please tell me more about this Dark Elven woman.
listen. She's very mean. Just
And-
please tell us what you
I
know.
thought you were gonna say intense. I thought you were gonna be like, she's very intense.
She's not very nice. It's okay.
Are you here all for fun? Are we here to chat with a ghost and have your tea, as you say?
So
Or do
at,
we
by
not have
this
a mission?
point, his head is like doing the tennis match thing where he's just like, what is this?
Just
And
please tell us what you know, and we will dispose of your old fingers.
We'll give you and your fingers a proper burial.
Burial.
Yes, that's the
I-
one.
How does anything get done up here?
Thank
How does
you.
anything get achieved?
Well, this woman was a drow, but I don't think she was working for them. I do suspect she was working for the dwarves in Dehghan. Which is
Dwarves where?
an odd thing. The Vaults of Dehghan. It's another archive. They claim to be rivals, but
Another archive.
well, they're dwarves. They're greedy
Greedy, gross, awful dwarves.
collector things, and he just kind of like gives a little push.
Where's this archive at?
Oh, it's in the Iron Mountains, of course.
Of course it is.
Is that where you?
Let's-
Is that where you come from, Calithra?
Where did he say? I'm sorry, I was too busy contemplating spitting on the ground at the idea of a drow working with dwarves. I got
It
distracted.
is an odd thing to hear. So I've moved you all to the world map.
Mhm.
And you can see in the bottom left corner the Iron Mountains, where one can find the Vaults of Dehghan and the hidden drow city of Nalor.
It's indeed where I am from. You should come visit sometime. You would be most welcome.
I am not so sure that that's true, but I appreciate your offer of hospitality, no matter how sarcastic.
Oh, fresh.
Is there anything else in these archives that will help us find the solution to Avant, these feathers that we need? Like, can you tell us, can you direct us to any book?
This is very urgent, as I'm sure you must know. The feathers were due at the Crones some time ago, and well, clearly I haven't been able to fulfill my duty and take the feathers to the Crone. I don't know what's become of her.
What happened? Would you know anything about what exactly happens if you don't deliver the feathers? Have you ever been late before? Or?
Well, delivering the feathers is a once in a millennium event.
You're
This
not
is-
that old. Okay.
No, I am.
Can I roll a history to try and see if any of this is picking up anything? Because he is literally just talking out his ass right now to me. The feathers of the crone, the delivering, the transfer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll? Oh, whoops. I rolled twice. And I'm assuming both are fails. Those are awful.
Bless you.
God
Bless
bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Loth bless you.
Love bless you.
I just picture some spiders coming out of her nose. Sorry.
Yeah.
God,
That'd be kind of cool.
freaking tree sperm.
Gross.
It's the worst,
Gross.
man.
Tree sperm.
It's
Weren't we talking about kids earlier?
Naji, you're still muted.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So Calippo like consults her history lessons, and the screen kind of gets that blurry Wayback Machine business as we take our first break and then find out what the knows about.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're heading to our first break of the evening. So go get drinks and snacks and all that kind of fun stuff.
And
We'll
sneeze.
and sneeze and get tissues to clean up your tree sperm. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you then.
Ah, tree sperm.